Hi Aquarius, welcome to Lightsageintuitive. Come on in. Welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. I love you guys so much. Thank you. I'm going to be doing a general love reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, so if you find this isn't your message, you might want to check one of the videos for your other planetary placements, as well as my intention is this reading is timeless, so whenever you feel yourself drawn to watch it, that's when it is intended for you. I'm going to I pulled your energy here, your person's energy here, and the energy for the connection between you down here. Please keep in mind that energies and roles can be flipped or reversed, so if you feel this resonates more with you or this one vice versa, take it how it resonates. It's your message, but I am going to read as if this is you. I started by drawing an oracle card for the heart of the crowning energy for your reading, and you have a change in the wind. This is things are changing. Some big things in your life are changing. There's a lot going on. I feel like actually both of your cards are talking about conflict, change, disturbances, a lot of things going on, a lot of movement, a lot of change, some conflict as well. Keep your head down. The storm will settle. You will weather the storm, but there is a change in the wind happening for you. Your overall energy, the card on the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. There has been a lot of mental anguish, torment, negative thinking, nightmares. It's just, you've been up in your head. It has been very difficult. It is the 10. It is the end of this cycle. I do have to say, Aquarius, I definitely feel that some of you are certainly dealing with a Gemini, because when I did the Gemini reading, they had this card, the King of Swords, which is the card of Aquarius, in the reverse position for their person right here in this same spot. So some of you are definitely dealing with a Gemini. Or you could have Gemini in your chart, but you might want to check out the Gemini reading. There may be more information in that for you. But King of Swords in reverse, you are pissed off, Aquarius. You are angry. You could be saying things out of anger, being a bit vengeful or spiteful, but you are angry. These cards, when I look at them initially, I'm reading this intuitively, and initially I look at these cards, and this is not what I see in the cards individually, but looking at the whole reading, looking at your energy coming into this reading and how pissed off you are, I really feel like we have the Empress with the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. I see the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. The Empress is the Queen of Queens, but I see two queens here, and I see someone giving, someone expressing, giving emotion, giving support, giving love, giving equal reciprocity with this person. And it could even be their mother. It doesn't have to be an infidelity in the form of cheating within the relationship. It could be this connection with their mother, but this person is giving to one person. They're giving everything equally with one person, and this queen is sitting here by herself looking at her pentacle, worried about her stability and her future. I feel like this queen represents you, male, female, take it how it resonates. But you're worried about your future, and you have been spying. If this is you, vice versa, they've been spying on you. They're aware of this. Page of Swords studies. They are very sneaky, and they gather information. They have been spying, and they are aware of this situation. Either they are or you are. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which is actually a card about things looking up, good fortune, prosperity. But I also feel like that it's in reverse. The wheel is turned, and there could be misfortune. We have the Emperor here, which can represent a father. We have the Empress and the Emperor. So for some of you, this could have to do with your parents, something happening in that situation, which has brought this imbalance here. But it can also be, the Emperor is a leader. It could even be a boss that is coming in. It's someone who is a leader. They take action. Someone of authority, in a position of power. It could be you. You could be stepping into this Emperor energy. You could have the Wheel of Fortune could have turned. You're stepping into this Emperor energy. You are looking at things logically from the perspective of what it means for the long haul, the bigger picture, the kingdom that you oversee or the empire that you oversee, or someone who is influencing that. But the Two of Wands is about planning. It's looking at the options, doing the research, gathering the information to plan the next step. With the Nine of Pentacles, which is the single lady card, I feel like there could be consideration being put into whether or not it is time to be single. This is a hard one. I'm sorry. There's been so many hard ones this week. This energy is really prevalent right now. But yeah, it's you're in a hard place and you're pissed off, Aquarius. Your person has, for the crowning energy, is chaos and conflict. So again, like the Tower, there's a lot of change. There's upheaval. Things are crumbling around them. There's also another message in this card that if they have to look at their values, what their truth is, and if there are things that are non-negotiable, there's no point in fighting. They need to let it go, or they feel that you do. They have that Six of Pentacles in the reverse, so they feel like there has not been equal reciprocity. Things have been imbalanced. I feel like they have been giving and you have not. Could be vice versa. That crowning energy is the Queen of Swords, which is the card of Libra, but it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I feel like this, they're in this Queen of Swords energy, trying to look at this logically, balance their emotions through their intellect, trying to make the right, just, fair decision, being as balanced in this situation as they can. They have the Queen of Cups, the Tower, the Princess of Wands, and the Star. So Queen of Cups, I feel like it could be you or them, but this is, someone very emotional, very loving, very giving. Queen of Cups is the card of Cancer, does not have to be, but that is the energy around it. Could a mother, someone who's just intuitive and empathic, empathetic, just very loving and nurturing. But there's a Tower, again, a Tower here. There's destruction. Something is crumbling. And this Princess of Wands is the Page of Wands, and that is someone who is ready to move forward on a new adventure. But I feel like this represents the fact that with this Tower, they feel like there is no forward movement for this Queen of Wands. They've given up hope, or they've lost hope in this situation. There has been a lot of conflict with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands. It's been a heavy burden. It's been mental anguish. Nine of Swords is up in your head, sleepless nights, nightmares, just playing thoughts over and over again, no escape from it. The Ten of Wands is a very, very heavy burden. This is the end of the cycle. They have the crossing energy for these cards. They have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant can have to do with a higher level of commitment, marriage, a higher level relationship. But I do feel like that's what this represents, but it also, I feel like all of this conflict has really put them into a place where they are connecting with the divine. They could be speaking with a spiritual advisor. They're trying to find a solution, a way through this, a truth, a healing for this, or enlightenment about this situation, and how to, I feel like as far as it relates to the relationship and how to end this conflict. They're praying about it. They're on their knees, I feel like. With the Two of Wands, so again, planning, looking at what the situation is, what there is to work with, what the options are, and what is their next step forward. Your person, I either feel like they feel like this is you and this is what you want, or this is what they want. They have the Queen of Wands, very passionate, charismatic, someone who takes action. They know how to get things done. There's a lot, they're very sensual. There's a lot of passion there, and they want this, either they feel like you as the Queen of Wands want this new passionate beginning, or they see themselves as the Queen of Wands and they want this new passionate beginning. But we have the Nine of Wands. They are defensive, or they see you as defensive. The Nine of Wands has been fighting, been in a very difficult situation, given everything that they have. The fight is over, but they are worn out. They are catching their breath. This is the Wounded Warrior card. This is someone who has really been through it, and their walls and their defenses are up high. But they want this Ten of Pentacles. They want success. They want abundance. They want to have it all. With the Lovers, which is the card of Gemini, again, you could be dealing with the Gemini. is about a deep relationship, a deep spiritual bond. It's also about a very significant life choice. So definitely they want this. They want this new beginning, but they're defensive. And there's a decision that has to be made. The Lovers is also about a very significant decision. So they have to make a decision, and they're trying to do it logically. I feel like they need to involve their heart in it. I feel like they will find their way through this. But you both will eventually. No matter what is going on, this dust will settle. And again, these same messages I'm about to say are coming down here in these oracle cards for the connection, which is message in a bottle and co-create. The message in a bottle is a couple of things. One, you could literally be receiving a message. Someone could be delivering a message that is giving you insight or clarity on this situation. It's also a message to pay attention to the signs, to look for the help that you might be receiving or information that's coming your way. It's going to have an impact or make a change, not necessarily change, it's going to affect the choices that you make with co-create. So this is about working together, about really the message, no matter what happens in this situation, in this tower moment that you guys are clearly going through together, what is being as painful or difficult as it may be right now, and whether it is something that you work through or something that you decide has to end and you move forward and go your separate ways, it is for your higher good. Both of you will rebuild this foundation on more solid ground, on something that is more stable, that will support your growth. And that this message is that whatever this situation is, no matter what happens, understand that what you have shared, these lessons and these experiences that you have had or are having, are necessary for your growth. And when this is over and you're able to look back on it, you will see how it served you, how it was for your higher good to have this experience. As hard as it is, and I feel it's hard. On the connection between you, on the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. Again, the overlying energy is about making the choice to whether or not to leave the situation and be single, to step into your independence. We have the Three of Pentacles, so could have been a third party. Again, I just feel that with all of this conflict, not necessarily, third party is not necessarily infidelity with another person, as in cheating. It could be the influence of someone's parents, the opinions of their family, listening too much to what other people think, letting too many people into this relationship when it should be between the two of you. Could be that they work too much, they focus too much on their hobby, or it could be a physical infidelity. But this is a card about working together, but I feel like this hasn't been happening. This has been threatened, and it has both of you, I feel like, in hermit mode, going inside, trying to sort this out, kind of take some time back, step away from the situation, and to look at it in a new light to gain some clarity. With the Ace of Pentacles, so, this, your stability and your security, this potential, you guys want this potential, whether it is together or separate. You guys want this Ace of Pentacles. You want to be able to plant this ace and to grow and prosper within your life for your stability, your security, and your abundance. Again, with the Two of Wands. So both of you are looking at the situation, at the options for yourselves individually and for the connection between you, and trying to figure out and plan what path forward you're going to take, what action you're going to take. But both of you are feeling the loss. You're feeling like things have been lost. You are, it rightly so. I see this conflict. I see this heartache. Who wouldn't be sitting in this position of heartache right now? But you're very focused on what is lost, and you aren't paying attention to the potential that you still have, for the abundance, for emotional fulfillment that you still have behind you. You still have Two Cups. You still have so much opportunity ahead of you, whether it is together or apart. But right now you guys are focused on the loss. With the Eight of Swords in reverse. Do we have the Eight up here? We don't. But Eight of Swords is, conflict, being stuck in your head, not being able to let go of scenarios. With this in reverse, I feel like you guys are working to release this, but this situation, is requiring a lot of strength from both of you. It is very, very difficult. There is also a message of healing in the card of strength. Another message I'm getting for you is to be aware of how you use your strength in this situation. Are you using your brute force, or are you using finesse? Make sure you look at what is going to be the most beneficial in moving forward in this situation. This is where the energy is today. It could be different tomorrow or next week. Its energy is fluid. This could have happened, be happening now, or happen in the future. It's like I said, energy is fluid. This energy could change. I am going to draw a couple of cards from the universe has your back. I don't want to leave you with this. This is really difficult, and I think you could use some words of encouragement or inspiration or whatever message Spirit wants you to know as you move through this situation. So what do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? What's going on? What do they need to know? Be aware of, be reminded of, focus on. What do we have for Aquarius, please? What messages do you have for Aquarius, please? How can we offer them guidance through this situation? Woo. Well, you know what? You got 4, and I'm going to take all 4 because this was hard. The presence of love will always cast out fear. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. And this could be someone coming in to support you, to help you in this situation. Don't let this situation make you so hard that you lose touch with the love in your heart. And I am the loving energy of the universe, and true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. All right, guys, I do feel like, I feel like but for both of you, part of the lesson in this part of the growth is to look at the triggers, look at what caused this to erupt, and look at why it is that you react in this way. And they need to look at why it is that they react in this way to a certain situation. Is it because of this person or this situation, or does it have to do with wounds that they're carrying from their past, or that you are carrying from your past that still need to be addressed? But true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Wow, this is super heavy, Aquarius. I feel for you. You've got this. You have everything you need. And as difficult as this is, remember that this storm will pass, the dust will settle, and that you are growing and learning from this experience. Wow. I hope this resonated for you, and if so, I hope that it helped. If so, I would love it if you would hit the thumbs up or the bell icon to help get the message out for someone that might need to see it. And otherwise, I love spending time with you guys. I wish it were not so heavy, but it is what it is, and I hope that this helped you. And otherwise, thank you so much for being here, and I hope I see you again. Until next time, love and light.